Hey, good morning. It's Coach Michael Burt. I hope you're off to a great start at 7:32 on Tuesday morning. A little bit of a Tuesday rhythm here. I've committed to doing this every day for 13 days leading up to my Activate series, which is June 25, 26, 27th, completely free. My goal is to get 500 people on there who need to be reactivated. This is from my book, Flip the Switch, on the activation and reactivation of the prey drive. And good Lord knows a lot of people need a reactivation of the prey drive. They also need a reactivation or reset in their life. And I call that sometimes the great reset. It's like you're playing at a level, but you know you can play it at a higher level. The business is operating at a level, but you want it to be at another level. So June 25, 26, 27th, I'm doing 3 nights completely free on the psychology of activating the drive. And this morning, I'm going to show you or answer a question that my buddy Chuck McDowell always talks about with a concept called touch the line. I was doing a series of emails this morning for people who register for my 3-night series on Activate, which is coming up, 25, 26, 27. And I was like, this email needs to go out at this time. This email needs to go out at this time. It needs to have the links in it. It needs to be simple. And right in the middle of me doing the series, I told my wife, I said, this is why people don't touch the line. She said, well, what do you mean? I said, well, a lot of people could do what I'm doing right here. It takes thought. It takes a work ethic. It takes an energy. It takes a little bit of skill. But more importantly, it takes a desire to do things you don't want to do to have something that you want to have. And 9 out of 10 people don't have that. They want something, but they don't want to do what it takes to have something. And one of my buddies used to say to me, I'm tough enough to get what I want, but I'm tough enough to get what I have, but I'm not tough enough to get what I want. I want to say that again. He used to say to me, I'm tough enough to get what I have, but I'm not tough enough to get what I want. So as I was working through these emails this morning, I thought a lot of people could have done this other than me. Probably wasn't a high value of my time to sit there and work out 8 or 9 emails that would go in a sequence to the people that come to Activate. But when you want it to be done right, you want it to be done with a person who's got a high prey drive. You want it to be done with the person who's got a high standard of excellence. You want it to be done so that person needs to become you. So the question is, why don't people touch the line, right? This is a Chuck McDowell line. And people don't touch the line because it's more convenient not to touch the line. It's more convenient to go almost to the line than it is to touch the line. So I want you to remember this concept. Touching the line means you take something and you see that something all the way to its conclusion. And you do it with a spirit of excellence. You do it with a persistence, with an intensity. Okay? And when you think about it, it's like I want you to go back and I want you to really, really think about, do you have that drive? And if you don't have that drive, right? If you don't have that drive, then we're going to go back and we're going to do it again. And we're going to keep doing it until you do it right. Now, this is an old concept we had as a basketball coach. If anything's worth doing, it's worth doing right the first time versus have to do it a second or third time. So touching the line is a spirit of excellence. Now, what's got to happen in a person is they got to want something. See, on that night, I want 500 people to show up June 25, 26, 27. I want 500 people to show up on those 3 nights for me to reactivate their drive. And what could those 500 people do? And to do that, I go, you know what? People need to get reminders. They need to get emails. They need to get the links. And I want to make sure that it's done 100% correct. So I sat down and did it myself this morning. And that's just what I was telling my wife. I said, anybody could have done this. Takes a little bit of skill, a little bit of know-how. Got to go pull the Zoom link. Got to set up a series. Got to schedule what time it's going to go out. You got right. It's just a matter of what do you want, and are you willing to do things you don't like to get it? And that, my friends, is called touching the line. Great tribute to Chuck McDowell. So don't do anything today that you don't touch the line on, okay? 3-night series with me. It's called Activate, June 25th, 26th, 27th. I'm going to go deep into the psychology of drive. How do you stay motivated over long cycles of time? I'm going to teach you some strategies I've never talked about before after I wrote the best-selling book, Flip the Switch. So I can't wait to have you. I'm going to post a link. It's called Activate. It's June 25, 26, 27th. It's at 7 p.m. And have a spirit of excellence today, not a spirit of mediocrity. If you're going to do something, do it right the first time. Take it all the way, folks. Take it 100%. all the way. Sound like a plan? I'll post the link. Love you guys.